You may think that someone offering to come in and renovate your property at no cost is a wonderful thing, and it may be, but it may not. We're going to talk about that today. I'm Ellen Mitchell, your heels on the ground in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area, and in this channel we're going to talk about probate, guardianship, senior relocation, and a lot more. Stay tuned. A very interesting call last week from a paralegal in a law office. She referred me to a client that was in a really interesting and difficult situation. Just when I think I've seen everything, I see something that I have not seen before. I spoke with the client, and he was the heir to an estate. His uncle was living in a condominium that was in very poor condition. I'm not sure how poor of condition because I didn't see it prior to the renovation. But a nonprofit offered to come in and renovate the property at no cost to the family in order to make it more habitable for the uncle. Well, they came in and they removed the flooring, they removed the kitchen, they removed the bathroom. And during this time, the uncle was in a rehabilitation facility following a medical emergency. So one day, the electrical to the building is impacted, and the vice president of the association comes to the unit to find out what is going on. And he asks the woman there who's doing the electrical work that, caused problem to the whole building, was she a licensed electrician? Where did she get her training? And she said, I've been watching videos on YouTube. Can you believe it? To offer to go in and renovate someone's property, and she's learning this on YouTube. So of course, the vice president did what he had to do. He called the city and had the whole thing shut down. Subsequently, unfortunately, the uncle passed. So now I'm working with the personal representative, who's a nephew of the uncle. We've got a condominium with no floors, no bathroom, no kitchen, and a stop work order on the door from the city. Properties in that complex that are in good condition are selling for about $175,000. Since his was in more original condition, it probably would have sold for about $150,000. But because of its condition, it can only sell to a cash investor who's going to have to work with the city and pull permits. So we're listing it for $125,000, hoping that we're going to be able to sell it for that. So what started out as what should have been a wonderful thing has turned out to be a nightmare. If someone offers, a nonprofit or anybody comes and offers to be of assistance, due diligence is really important. And what does that look like? They should have been pulling permits with the city, should have made sure that they were licensed and insured. If it includes electrical and plumbing, you want to make sure that those people have electrical and plumbing licenses. So had a general contractor been on top of the whole job and pulling permits with the city, none of this would have happened. I'm sure that the uncle, being elderly and in poor health, didn't even have the ability to navigate that, which is why it's so important to make sure that you're involved with the decisions of your elderly relatives, because it sounded too good to be true. It sounded terrific. And if everything had gone off without a hitch, it would have been great. Unfortunately, that was not the case. So staying in good, close contact with our elderly relatives, family, and friends is so important to help them navigate the minefields and pitfalls that can be out there. I'm going to do a follow-up video to this and let you know what happened. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes, please also put them in the comments below. My goal is to be a resource for you, and I really want to talk about what you want to know about. Ellen Mitchell, your heels on the ground.